Hey everybody, it's me Connie, and hello. Hello. I am putting some ribbon in here real quick, and then I'm going to make some pockets, and I just thought, well, you know what? I'm here, let's do this. So, how have you been? It's been a little minute. There's been a lot of craziness going on, a lot of busyness, and it is slowed down, and it's going to stay slowed down for me. I am telling you right now, it is going to stay slowed down for me because I have decided that it's too much going for me. I can't do that anymore. So hopefully, with that being said, I will get more things out to you because that's something, this is what I literally love and enjoy this a lot. So I need to get back into my happy place. This is my happy place. This is my happy place. So let's put some, look at this. I got this. It's more like an embroidered material. It's not like the lace ribbon. Look at that. I got this too. Isn't that gorgeous? Got this at Hobby Lobby, but it's not the normal lacy look, you know. So I'm going to try it out because I got a couple of rolls, so I'm definitely going to use it. So, there's that. Whoops, I just did way too much glue right there. So, and since this is material, I better do this number. It's still going to bleed through. It's still going to make a mess, but it'll be worth it in the end because the book is going to be pretty, right? We're going to do it like that. There. Very good. I love that. That's going to look really pretty. Very dainty. Very dainty looking. Dainty. Y'all, if y'all can hear my tummy, I'm so sorry. That's just what happens sometimes. Okay, now we have 3 more to go. So I'm just guessing, y'all, I'm just guessing. We're going to put this one next. I don't know why. Just because, wait, let me see where I'm at. Let's see, I think I want a little more this way. We're going to put that there, and then I can come over here. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. I know. Y'all have seen me do this a jillion children. What's the highest number you can ever get? As kids, we would say children. And so it's a lot. Y'all have seen me do this a lot. But I want to get this out of the way so it can dry, so I can add stuff to my pages. I need to get this book finished. So there's that. Okay, that's pretty. Then I'm going to go probably, let's go right here because that's so pretty, and I think this lace looks good laying on that purple. So, y'all leave me a comment down below and tell me what you've been doing, because it's been a little minute, and I apologize for, let me trim this little bit of ookiness off right there and put that on there. We went to my pastor's 30th wedding renewal Saturday and had a ball. Had some fun little music going on, and we danced. It was silly. It was just fantastic. I loved all that. It was really, really fun. So now it's getting towards the end of the year though, and there's a lot of, we have Fall Fest, and we have fish fry, we have a lot of things towards the end of the year that goes on, and I'm just now saying I'm gonna stay home, you know, 3 days a week at least. Didn't mean to do that. At least 3 days a week, and not be running. I ain't got the money for all that, no, you know, all that running. Okay, so we got this done. I polished my nails. They're gold shimmery. Isn't that pretty? So there's that. That looks lovely. I may have to shut my door because my hubby is working from home right now. And so there's that. Okay. Look what I got. I found these. Is this Hobby Lobby? I don't know. No. These are the dollar store. Family Dollar. And these were $1.25. And there's 30 of them in here. These little coin envelopes. I thought how fun that would be to throw these in my journals and do something with those. I just think that would be fantastic, right? Look how cute. They're so cute. I can make a little something to go inside. Oh, and they're not real thick. That's wonderful because I don't like the real thick. And then you just, it's not got a crease to fold down, so we can do that. But I want to do a little something, and then that would be so cute. I know I'm being silly willy, and that's okay. So, let me cut out this piece of paper that I'm wanting to do real quick and show y'all what I want to do. I think this is really cute. I did this in one of my last journals, and it turned out really cute, and I was really pleased. Okay, so I cut out some of the paper I like, the size that I want it and everything. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and ink it now because it can be difficult when I cut it out, okay? Let me show you what I'll do. So this will be a really pretty pocket. I'm going to check the length of it to make sure it's okay because I may have to cut a little bit off. Is this the one I want to do? Let me think. Yeah, this will be really pretty. Let me get my book. Let me get this. Okay, so I'm just picking a page. It doesn't matter. Okay, that'll be good. And then let me get my my die cut machine so I can show you what I'm doing because I want to walk you through this. Oh, my Big Shot. It used to not be this heavy. It used to not be this heavy. I don't know what happened. Okay, so these are some really pretty little die cuts that I got. I can show them to you down below. Just a second. So what I want to do is figure out where I want, because I'm going to be able to use this, what I cut out. That is so pretty. Okay, so this is going to cut out a little oval spot in my pocket. Okay, so I'm going to run it through, and then I have that, and so I'm going to play with that, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. And then this, I want, is that too wide? No. I want to cut a piece out of this. This is the Hobby Lobby, that specialty paper. It's like $1.99 a sheet, but I never, ever, ever get it. I'm going to put it way down here because I want to use as less as I have to, so that I don't, you know, have plenty to work with. So let's cut this out, and I don't remember what I did. I don't remember what I did with this one. I kind of do, but I don't. So I have that, and I need a little bit of gold. Look at this. I don't want to cut that out. Let me get a plain like this, and we'll cut a piece out of that. This is just like that, it's like a wrapping paper kind of thing. It comes in a roll. You can get it at the dollar store or somewhere. It wants to poke up. There's that. Okay, let's do this. This is going to make two pockets, but I don't remember how I did it. This one. Why did I do that? I can either put it like this or with the gold. I can't remember what I did. I don't know why I did this. I wasn't supposed to. But I'm going to do something like this. So I want to run this through a die. Hold on. Let me get one of my... We'll get this one. And I don't think I can use that. That is my magnetic board. So let me get my other one. And this is such a thick die. I don't know. I can't use the top and the bottom in this because it's way tight. That's pushing it right here. Woo! Lordy, lordy, got it. Okay, there it is. Look how pretty. Okay, so have that. And these two little, okay. Oh, I swear, it wasn't always that heavy. I'm just saying. It wasn't always that heavy. Oh, I don't guess I'm as strong as I used to be. Okay, so now let me get my ink out. I don't need this. And I'm going to ink around here. And that's... Oh, I thought I was so ready for y'all for making this video, but you know, sometimes we are not. All right. Oh, look, I could do something with that, right? I save these because you just never know. You just never know. So I want to put that under there like that. All right, so let me turn it over and make a pencil mark where I want to cut it, about right there, and cut that. And then I'm going to glue it down. How much room do I have? Let me take a little more off the width. All right, that's better. That is so much better because it leaves me room. I need to really tape the edges so that when I put, I don't know which side I'm going to be using, but that way, whatever paper goes in there, it will not get hung up. So, with that being said, let me get my tape. My tape, I need a new one because it doesn't tear good. It does not tear good. So what I'm going to do is put a little glue around the opening. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I forgot a part. Well, that will sit just a second. Let me get a piece of this. And voila. There's that. Like that. And this will go down first. There we go. I'm going to take some more off. And then I think what I'll do is put a little bit of this Fabri-Tac around it because I need a little more than that. Whoa. That way it will stick really, really well. Okay. I don't think I need any more glue for this. Whoa, kind of just fell down there. It's going to go where it wants to go now. And then when you turn it over, you have this look with the lace on top. Isn't that beautiful? That is so pretty. Let me, push, push, push. Just like that. It needs to be really pushed into the paper. And had I remembered that I put that down, I would have glued this down to the other paper as well. But that's okay. That's okay because when I glue a little embellishment there, it will glue it all down. Okay, so this tape gives me fits. This dispenser, I'm just saying. It does not cut good. Okay, so we're going to put it on this side. That way no paper will get hung up. There's that. There's that. It just kind of keeps paper from catching, you know what I mean? It really makes a difference. Really burnish that on that paper good because it's got all those little bumps on it and I want it to catch everywhere that it can. Okay, so now we're going to do the other side. And I have to press right here. There we go. Right on edge. That's good. That'll work. Love it. That is so pretty. I just love it. There is a method to my madness, I promise. It'll happen. It'll come together, even though I really don't have a plan. My plan is not what I thought it was, because I missed a step, but there we go. Let me cut that off. I moved my lights by accident, and they're not where I like them. Let me just say that. The ones above my head. Okay, I love that. That is so pretty. And then with this one, we could either do, and then I put a little bit of lace. Where's my tiny lace? Here we go. This is the tiny lace that I use. It's so sweet and soft. All right, so I'll come back to this because I'm kind of thinking a little bit what the next step is. So that is just gorgeous. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It just gives it a little more something something. Oh, look. Okay, so y'all saw the lace that I bought at Hobby Lobby because I use that a lot. Well, I was on the you know, the section that has all the sale remnants. Well, here's a remnant of it. Cheaper. It was $4.71, and I got 3/4 of a yard. That's a lot. So I have a lot of this material. It'll last me forever. So if I want, I could use a shiny little butterfly on here, or not. I have these little leftovers from something. But I think, oh, what is that little flower doing in there? That's a sweet little flower. Let's see. I don't know. Let me get a butterfly. Let's get a butterfly. I think I want the green, because I think that would be pretty there. I really want a bigger one, but this is what I get. I think it'll still be fine. And we don't need, let's see what we have back here. Oh, look, it's too big. That is too big. Too big. So, let me cut this out. Take just a minute. I'm never one of those fast, fussy cutters. Is that what you want to call it? I've never been one that can just knock it out. Just not going to happen. One of these days, I'm going to have a brother scan and cut. But it's just not in my budget right now. One day, if you want to see a link to the one I want, let me know and I'll put it down below so you can see and check it out for yourself. Because they say there's a learning curve to it, and it might take a little minute and all the things, but once you get a hold of it, I can get tons of these butterflies cut out, ready to go, and other things that I use so that I don't have to sit and do this. I can spend a day, a day cutting fussy cutting everything with that machine, and I can just be loaded down. So when I get ready to do this, it's all cut out and I don't have to worry about time because it would be like done. Ba-bam, bam. Ba-bam, bam. So that's my thought pattern. But if y'all want to see it, let me know. I may go ahead and have it linked down below just so you can see anyway. It'll be in all my Amazon links down there. Let me do the other side because I'm not going to do the wings all the way down because I want them to look like they're fluttering. I just think that would be really pretty. I didn't take a picture or anything of the ones that I sold recently, so I don't know. Okay. All right. Let me cut the edges out and each row out real quick. And my stomach is going crazy. It's making all kinds of noises. And it's not because I'm hungry. It's just going, hey, you finally fed me after 15 hours. So there's that. It's not that I am doing, what do you call it? What is it called when you don't eat for so many hours? Oi, 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 oi. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not really doing that, but it just happens. What I need to do is stop eating after, eating late at night, a snack. That has got to stop. And I am talking to myself about all that. Weight issue is a sore subject right now, so we won't talk about it. It's a sore subject with me, so I usually have this all done, but this is the day in the life when it's time to do this. This is what I do behind the scenes, so you know what? Y'all get front row seats. And most of you already know because you're there. You do that. You're here, you're there. Let's see, what do I want to put on here? Let's do this one. God is our, oops. And I think this is my porch prints, this right here, these words. That's what I use in my journals. I see people use art glitter glue. This is what I use, and I have it listed down below. The art glitter glue. This is just so easy for me to maneuver. That's why I use that. So I could put it like that. Since that little flower was in there, look how cute and sweet that would be. Look, isn't that sweet? Let me look over here. I love these jars with the little, oh my goodness, they're so cute. They were $1 at Dollar General. Dollar General. Let's see. That's not the right color. Do I have? Yes, I do. I have purple. Let's throw that on there. Pull that down a little. That's too big. Too big. I need a smaller one. That is too big. There we go. You know what? I like the little one. Let me just see if I have a darker color in the small. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Oh wait, look. That's still big. It's not what I want. Okay, okay. I don't see. It's either going to be that or one of these. You know, like a darker color. I like that better. That's already got a little tiny flat back pearl that I put on there. So let me get a flat back pearl so I can put that on there. This is my drawer for my Crafty Companion that I keep these in, so I can do that. Let me take this off. I don't like this little wooden whatever it is on this flower. It's just too much. It pokes out way too far and I don't like it. So let me put a little dab of glue and get a little flat back. There we go. Okay, there's that. Ooh, shiny, shiny, shiny. I don't think I need to add anything that's gonna, you know what I mean? None of that. None of that right now. No, no. We're gonna just stick with the plan because that plan is usually the best plan. All right. All right. Anyway, I was saying that some people use the Fabri-Tac, the art glue on fabric like that, but I don't know. I really love the art glitter glue the best when it comes to that. That is my favorite. And so this is going to smush through the lace and grab a hold of the paper behind it, so it'll be good. That is so sweet. I love that. Now let's put the little flower. Little dab. The little flower. That is so sweet. I love it. And then the butterfly. Like that. I suppose that's good. That'll work. Whenever you're crafting and you're making your little things, try not to overthink, because usually your first thought is the best thought, because that's just, you know, my opinion, but I just think It usually turns out to be the first try is the one I usually go back to. I'll just say that. May not always be the best decision, but it's usually the one that I always go back to as my first thought. So there's that. So look how sweet. And this will be a pocket like that. Isn't that cool? I may take a little bit off here or not because of the tape. I might go ahead. Let me take just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit off because it's a really big pocket. I'm just going to take about not even a fourth of an inch off. Took that much off. And it's still plenty tape on there. I'm going to go ahead and ink that up. And that makes it a little less wide so that it doesn't take up so much room. So there's that. Or you can put it on this side, like on a page over here. That would show up so much better on a solid page. And then you have your pocket. Isn't that sweet? All right. So, what did I use? I don't remember. All right, so there's one. How long have we been? 36 minutes. Let's see how fast I can do this. I don't remember what I did. I don't remember what I did. Not on here. Where, oh where? I don't remember what I used for the background, for the pocket. I didn't take a picture, I don't think. And I didn't do a video of it either. So, there's that. So what do you do when you don't remember what you did and it was so pretty? I can't remember all the things. I've never done the 3. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Oh, Lord, I hope y'all didn't hear that. My husband's in there burping. I tell you what, I ain't gonna lie. It has been an adjustment. I don't think I used that. Let's see. Okay, it's this. Let me get a piece of that over here. All right. I need a tall one because it's going to be this size. That's good enough. If it's a little shy of the paper, I can go ahead and cut it this way. Let's see. And be done with it. That would make it 8 1/4, or a little more than 8 1/4. All right, and the width I want it to be, let me see. How wide is this one? 3 1/2. That's a good one. Let's do, that. Let's do, I'm going to do 3 1/2. It could be fun to add that lace on top of here. Let me see how wide it is. That might be kind of cool too. That could be really, really pretty as well. Let me see. Look at that. That down the middle. It would soften it up a little. And then this on top of it. What do y'all think? It's kind of pretty, isn't it? I'm gonna cut it and see. This is not very straight, so I'm gonna cut the edge. All right, and let's see where I need to cut it over here. On that one. There we go. And that's gonna go on here. Just a little. That is pretty. That will look nice. That will look nice. It just kind of softens that a little bit. That's pretty. Okay. I don't know where I got this. Is this Hobby Lobby or Walmart? I'm not sure. Okay, so let's glue this down. Let's glue her down and we'll go from there. There's that. And there. This can be messy. I'm just saying. This can be really messy. Definitely let it dry before you put it in your book, okay? All right, I'm gonna set that there for a minute. And then I'm going to glue this together like that. Do I put this on first? I can't remember. I think I do. We're gonna go around like this. To about right there. All right, there is that. Okay. I love this glue, I'm just saying. It's so beautiful outside today, and I'm excited because it's cooler. It's cool, and I love it. I'm ready for cold weather. I'm not ready for how it makes my body feel. It usually hurts. Okay. Just putting the edge down like that. That is so pretty. I think I'm just going to cut it like that. Isn't that nice? I'm going to cut that. Okay. All right, that is sweet. And then I will glue it on here like that. Look how pretty that is. I'm going to go with it a little bigger. I want it to show up more. Something like that. Something like that. I want the gold to show up on the back side. All right, here we go. It's time to glue it down. There's that. That looks good enough. Glue that down. And then put a little glue all over it. Yeah, you guessed it. I squeezed it way too hard. Yep, that happened. It sure did. Okay, now let's put that down. Let me look at it before I smush. I want it to be on there good. There. There. Put the lid on there. I love it. That's so pretty. And I'm not going to put anything up here or here. This is going to speak for itself. And I will put a word on there and maybe a butterfly. And that's it. That's so pretty. Let's see. Let me get one of these. I like this right here. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Right there. Okay. Ink it up. I need to change this out because it keeps fraying everywhere, leaving little pieces of it all over the place. Okay. We'll put that down here like that. Something like that. And then I need a butterfly that's going to show up. Kind of like that one. That's too light. Kind of like that dark one, don't you? We're going to cut this out. I need to print. I think I have plenty printed. I just need to cut them out. That will take up less time. And we've already had this conversation, so I do remember that. I'm not going nutsy with my memory. Used to have, say that scripture, the memory of the just is blessed. But I think that's talking about after you pass. I'm not sure. I don't remember where it is or anything. I'd have to look it up. But we're going to finish this and we're going to be done. We're going to be done. But, sorry, I got kind of quiet because I'm thinking. I'm thinking what I need to do. I can't hardly talk and do this at the same time, and that tells me I'm doing the wrong. I'm not a very good, there's people out there that do tutorials that are, I mean, you definitely know that that is what they're called to do. I don't know that I am totally called to do this because I don't think I'm the best teacher, but it's definitely something I totally enjoy. So if you get anything out of it, yay. And if you don't, I'm so sorry. So I could put that butterfly up here because it's really going to show up. And this over here. Something like that. What do you think? This over here and this over here. I think I want it. Or like that. I kind of like that because, oh, yes, we're going to go with it. This is on paper, so most of it, I'm going to use my art glitter glue because it will grab it. I should have put a little bitty foam tape right there. There. That's sweet. Let me get a real tiny piece of foam tape and put underneath that. This row's getting really, it was like this. I guess I've been using it. I've been using it a lot. There we go. There is another pocket. And then we're going to get out of here because I've kept y'all way too long. This may be better on a solid piece of paper. Look how pretty. And like this, or on this end, or right here in the middle of your book, however you want to do it. And then we have this one. So there it is. We have two beautiful, beautiful pockets. What do you think? All right, I'm gonna go. It's almost an hour. I should have been more prepared, but I wasn't. But anyway, I don't remember everything that I rambled about, so there's that. I don't even have a clue. So I hope you enjoy this. Take care. Be blessed. Please go shop all the, please go shop all the links down below, and my Amazon links. None of the costs are raised to you. It just helps me out. Also, go to the Ko-fi account if you haven't already and get all the freebies. I'm getting some things together to add to it. I love you bunches. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up and we'll talk real soon. Bye.